Closing our visionary voices today is exceptional human and a remarkable talent and just a beautiful heart. And it's everybody's dear friend, Gary Malkin. Gary is a multiple Emmy Award-winning composer, public speaker, performer, and music and health innovator who empowers the world to embrace music as a catalyst for a more meaningful life. He is dedicated to redefining music's role in society, with a particular focus on developing musical strategies to cultivate greater heart and soul integration in healthcare, corporate leadership, online protocols, and global healing. His work features spoken word and music delivery systems for heart-soul coherence, entitled Alchemic Wisdom, supporting people to listen to wisdom not only with the mind, but with the heart and soul as well. And Gary is also an emissary of the Holomovement and Unity Earth and Purpose Earth and the Sign Network and all of these amazing groups and networks. And Gary, you're just out there on the edges and fringes of evolutionary becoming with your courageous heart, soul, mind, talents, gifts, and genius. It's great to have you with us, Gary Malkin.
I'm so honored. Oh my God, what an experience being with these people, these magnificent evolutionary leaders. Thank you, Ben, for the opportunity. And what I have to share could fill 8 hours. So it's so great because the nervousness I have is, how can I do this in 10 minutes? But I will try. One of the things that I am so moved by, I mean, in your brilliance of curation, Ben, is that you put me in this place after these remarkable shares, Linda, Paulette, Tammy, I mean, everyone, right? So one of the things that I really started to look at was synergy in the ecosystem of the human being. And when I thought about it, embodiment is the result of synergy with a unified field at every scale. So what if, just put on your what if hat for a moment. What if the invention of heart rate variability and heart coherence was actually just cracking open the door of a new understanding of what coherence really is? And what if music, as the universal language of emotion, had the capacity to awaken our vibrational capacity to synergize biochemically, molecularly, cellularly, right? What if the actual, they say in physics, when you watch something, it changes by the way you bring your attention to something. Forgive me for paraphrasing because I'm an artist, not a physicist. But what if we were consciously aware that when energy meets matter, it requires a conscious capacity to be present to the melting, to the thawing, to the dissolving of energy meeting matter in a way that synergizes into something new. So in the spirit of that, would you guys all be willing to go through some vibrational calisthenics with me in this short period we have together? I started to realize that the art of film composing is about synthesizing an emotional experience that gives you an accelerated access to a way of feeling certain emotions. And when we can expand our emotional range, even in a minute, it actually enables us to actually develop this inquiry and curiosity around vibrational coherence. So first of all, just here's a short cue I did for a version of The Journey of the Universe that Brian Swim, when he was funding this video, I created music for two-thirds of the film. And a short little cue, but just this experience of awe. What if we could experience and touch it in like 30 seconds? Here we go. I often say the most important moment in the music, when we are in the sacred act of listening together, is when it ends, because it becomes a metaphoric expression of death, of the ending of something. And then we experience the shore meeting the sea. And how did the result of that short 45-minute cue, what did it do to you? How can you even awaken the parts of you that can sense into that molecular synergy that happens when energy meets the cochlea of the ear and turns into something that goes to a biochemical reality in your brain? What happens to us in our inner ecology? This is why I keep on saying that I'm not about entertainment when I create music. I'm interested in inner entrainment, entertainment. So let's go to another piece and let's exercise the ability, like, who was it? Brene Brown wrote this book called The Atlas of the Human Heart, right? So what if our ability to expand our emotional range of emotion deepens our ability to explore the benefits of vibrational coherence, of coherence at every scale, body, mind, heart, and soul? That fascinates me. So why don't we just go to, what if we were the witness in the moment of a supernova being burst into reality? Listen to this and close your eyes as a way to deepen the experience. And take a breath and feel the anticipation. And allow the music to shape your ability to feel, right? And how does that expand your experience with coherence on a multiple scale level? Here we go. Imagine we're in the middle of the universe watching a supernova being birthed. Oh, so we don't know yet if there is such a thing as vibrational coherence. But what if there was some way in which our a new understanding of music and sound, and especially the art of film scoring, which is a phenomenally it's a mysterious art form, right? How it quintessentially captures an emotion, right? What if that has a role to play in awakening this embodiment of our relationship to the unified field on every scale? And I'm looking at the time, and did you start this thing at 5 minutes? Because I can't believe it.
No, you got a minute to go, Gary. It's beautiful.
All right.
You got a minute to go.
Thank you. All right. So then I'll just play the last thing. So what if there's this sense of belonging, this feeling of just grounded? This is also a piece from Pachamama that I created. So you feel how it kind of makes you feel in flow, right? Makes you want to move. Everything's okay, right? The rhythm, the heart, the soul, the mind, all is well, right? It changes cymatically our interstitial music of our whole being. So what if listening was a sacred act that contributed to our inner ability to cultivate, as Paulette said, cultivate our connection to the Holomovement. Listening is a sacred act that can actually refine our inner ecology and expand our emotional range and help us remember who we are and what matters most. And the last thing I'll say is when I heard Jacob do this beautiful share of the Celtic cross, how important that was for us to remember it's not just STEM or STEAM, but STREAM, adding the R, relational intelligence, as well as the arts into this acronym. Thank you for letting me share a few moments of my passion and how music can awaken our sense of connection to who we are and what matters most. I love you, Ben. Thank you for that.
That was brilliant, Gary. Thank you so much. I love the music and the range you bring and the different emotions that it evokes. It's so powerful. Music is really at the heart of everything we're doing. Ultimately comes down to that vibrational intelligence, and you're such a master of it, Gary. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for sharing. Please
remember what brought you here in the first place. You were born to uplift and help others in their time of need. What you do and think and feel matters more than you'll ever know.
Have mercy. Please be kind to yourself. We are, after all, just human. That's good enough.
What's needed is your presence, your love, your caring, all these things that you might think are not enough are exactly what is needed.
Do all the good that you can.